All right, Shalom, Shalom, it's your brother Shaw, Seed Abraham 144, Strong Spirit 4 and 144. Without further ado, I'd like to give all infinite honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honor to the elders that teach this truth. Salutations to the brother pushing this truth on the four winds of the earth. Also, you sister listening quiet and meekness, confusing their faces and children. Shalom. Now we get into a very valuable lesson now. Everybody got that one precept that really just grasps them. And I'm going to get into it. Why? We all look forward to scriptures like Luke 21 and 36, being found worthy to escape, the terror to come. But this is a very valuable lesson while we got a chance right here. Let me get into this lesson. This is Matthew 26 and 19. Say, lay not your treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do it corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasure in heaven. Neither moth nor rust do it corrupt, or thieves do not break in through and steal. For where your treasure is where your heart will be also. And that's just wrong with the mass majority of our people. Their treasure is where their heart is. Things on this earth. How serious do you take the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? He said this word is faithful and true. Everything that is written in paper. Let me go. Second Ezra 15 and 1, and I'm going to speak. Behold, speak in thy ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Faithful and true, man. Okay, of course we believe Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in his word. Anything else is uncivilized. So I'm going to go to verse 3. For not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, speak against thee. Disbelief, who cares? But this is about a small amount of people, man. This is about a few. This whole lesson is for the few, nothing and none else. For all the unfaithful shall die in unfaithfulness. And there's those without faith. Everybody's faith measure of faith is different. I'll go back to Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not your treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do it corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up your treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do it corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, where your heart will be also. You say, be not conformed to this world, but be conformed by the renewing of your heart, your mind. Few is scary, man. The Lord say that only few shall be saved, man. That shit is crazy, man. But it's true, Salakia. But my language, my French, man. It's a race for your salvation, man. Seek out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. That's what we're commanded to do. And our salvation is near and believe, like the scriptures say, man. Seek your salvation with fear and trembling. That means you got to labor, man. You got to be diligent, man. You got to be hot. Let me go to Matthew 7 and 13. Enter you in all the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in threat. Okay? Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leads unto life, and few there be that find it. Few. Keep that word in mind. Few that find it. Wide is this world, but to get to the everlasting glory, it's narrow, man. That 13th verse is this earth to say, enter into the straight gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in threat, man. Okay. But back to 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it. Few. That's frightening. It's supposed to be frightening. This is for the few, man. And this is what we take lightly, man. We take the way to salvation for granted. But the salvation. This 2 Corinthians 8:3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. This is the precept I was talking about in the beginning of the video that just frightens me, man. There's billions of people on earth. And we can only be hopeful by faith. They say those who endure to the end shall be saved. We can't predict being saved right now, man. We still at the race for that checkered flag of salvation. It's frightening every day you get up, week in and week out, whatever. Second, minute, hour, week, day, month. There be many created, but only few shall be saved. And Yahweh Shemar Shah straight up with our ass. That shit's so like, man, that's frightening, man. That shit bother you, man. We'll go to 2 Corinthians 9:15. I have said before, and now I speak, and I will speak also. So like, I'm gonna go back. Okay, 2 Corinthians 9:15. I have said before, and now I speak, and I will speak it also hereafter, that there be more of them which perish, than more which shall be saved. What? See, we gotta have faith too, man. No, we fear the Lord. Let me go to Sirach. Let me go to Sirach 1:8. It's Sirach 1:8. There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord sitting upon his throne. If we ain't doing that, man, of course you gonna take this precept for granted. This 2 Corinthians 9:15 gonna be taken for granted, man. Okay? You gonna take 2 Corinthians 9:15 for granted. Okay? I have said before, and now I do speak, and I will speak it also hereafter, that there be more of them which perish than of them that shall be saved. And here goes his example. He said, like as a wave is greater than a drop. I mean, he have with vision. Picture this. Huge wave, tidal wave, those big ass surfing waves. That's big. Take a raindrop from that. That's what he's saving. The rest is going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You get educated, man. You gonna miss out on this, man. But like he said, many are called, only few are chosen, man. Call all you Bashim Yahushua. that he called me into this truth. Call Halloy Bashmi Shah to the listeners that understand. That give you the water on the comment board, man, that want to be saved, man. That came out of the world, man. What is this? Revelation 18 and what are Revelations? 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of here, my people, that ye not be partakers of our sins, and that ye not receive our. That's why he asking you to come out of here. Okay? This is not your rest. It will destroy you with a sword of destruction. Look at a lot of people, man. A lot of people are anticipating the Jordans every week. Their birthdays, the holidays. They got time for all that shit, man. That's distracting them from seeking out their salvation, man. This is not to be taken advantage. But this is also for the few that accept it. With that being said, I'd like to give all glory, honor unto Yahweh by Shemiah Shai by Hashem Rakak. Remember to stay in the spirit, don't fear it, always ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, and just like the mind is truth is a terrible thing to waste. Shalom.